Well, Ontario heads to the polls on Thursday, and while you must be 18 to vote, that has not stopped some young minds from getting in on the democratic process early. Here to tell us about Student Vote are grade 10 students Tiana McFarlane and Ada Han, along with teacher Christina Ganev, all from East York Collegiate. First off, thanks for waking up this early in the morning. I know school doesn't start for a little while, so thank you for that. Let's talk about this. This Student Vote, this program, has been going on for some time. Can you tell us a little bit about it before we talk to you guys about why it's important?
Yes, Student Vote has been around for about 15 years. It's run by Civics, and we've been doing it at our school for over 10 years. And we've done everything from voter education assemblies to all candidates debates to the entire student body voting in a parallel election.
Very cool. So it's very much a simulation, as much as possible, of what you would see day of if you're 18 plus. And you had the candidates, the local candidates, actually come in and students could ask questions. So you guys are both in grade 11.
Yep.
So you're a year away from being able to actually go to the real physical polls. What was it like taking part in the simulation of it?
It's just like, it's great. Actually, it gives us an experience of what's happening, what we're going to be doing in the future. So it gave me, personally, a great, I would say,
Give you an appreciation and understanding of it, right? And I know you said because you're a year away from actually voting, you don't want to go in blind to the process, right? And so this gave you a taste of it. What was that like for you?
Now I know what to expect, and I think that learning about the candidates and the parties at school, I get to learn before voting instead of just rushing it all in afterwards.
Yeah, and Adam, we were saying a little bit earlier, so what's interesting is not only do you get to educate yourself and your fellow students, but you were able to talk to your parents about the process too, so tell me a bit about that.
Well, I didn't know either about what the party platforms were. Learned in class from Ms. Ganev's English class, and I taught my parents what each party had platforms, what Liberal had, what PC was offering, and also what NDP was offering. My father is a taxi driver, but he does not know anything regarding to the elections. So I educated him about what each party had a platform for, what they were offering, and based off that, he made a decision who he is going to vote for.
And is it the same party that you would be voting for?
Yes.
It is? Okay.
Absolutely.
There you go. And let's talk a little bit about what the student, the response has been like, because how many students have been voting and over the last, how long?
Yeah, so we have about over 900 students at our school. We had about 850. We had a 76% voter turnout, so we're proud of that. Yeah, and definitely the students were very much engaged, especially when the local candidates come out and reach out to them, and they feel like their voice is sort of reflected in the issues that are discussed, and they were also able to ask questions. So our debate was focused around student-generated questions.
Which is great. And Tiana, for you, there's a misconception that young students, young minds aren't engaged. They don't care about what's happening in politics, and you say there's no way. That's not true at all.
Yeah, ever since we started talking about it at school, my friends have been talking about it to me and talking about, like, who would you vote for, who will you vote for in the future, and I think that's cool that it's getting us engaged.
Good for you. This is an example of what you should be doing, and if you are 18 plus, it is a privilege to go out and vote, so congratulations to you. Please keep doing this program. It's pretty amazing. And if you want to learn more on Student Vote, you can go to studentvote.ca. By the way, we're heading to the polls on Thursday, so do not forget. We are taking a break here on BT. Still to come, we will soon get to divulge some top-secret celebrity guests that are going to be joining us here. It's all to promote City's new fall primetime schedule. You will want to stay tuned for this one. We'll be right back.